Alright, we should be live. I am so pumped. I just gotta get all the sleep out of my eyes. Alright, so we're gonna start today with watching some USA players. Looks like Daniel's facing Yo on the ladder right now, so that's a super good treat just to randomly wake up to. Two super strong players. And we got some USA action, so that's always good. 4 on wood for Daniel. Bit of a weird build. Oh, that's a lot on wood. Okay, actually, I think I'm just catching up here. 20 population up. Alright, so he's just splitting them now. He's Spanish, going 2 to gold. I hate where his gold line is. If it was here, he'd be able to saturate 3 and have the walls on the side, so... I mean, he knows that. Nice berries, though. Same exact build for both players. Okay, it's going to be a range opening from our Spanish player. Daniel going hard into the meta here. Range defense should keep you safe from most things. Getting a wall up. Spears coming out as well. He may have expected Scout too, so he could play a little bit safer there. Mad Arms would be hitting right now. So they would have got in, but they would have been pushed off quickly. So nice job for Daniel there. Playing to the meta strength. Spanish archers, you can just see how strong it is these days. Scouts from our Chinese player. Yo's getting a really good cleanup there. Daniel's not going to be happy with that one, and maybe, you know, maybe moving out was a little too early. Getting the farms going for Daniel. Yo's going to drop a range probably. Yeah, range comes down pretty much immediately once he knows that the enemy is on archer tech. He's going to need probably 7, 8, 9 skirms. Now this is an interesting difference between the type of builds I'm usually doing and what Daniel's doing, and it really makes sense here being Spain. I would have gone into blacksmith and fletching pretty much right away and tried to do damage. He's going to get extra farms out and go blacksmith later, and you know what, if you think about it, he's not really going to maintain that archer and a crossbow. I mean, he can't into the next stage, so he won't need it. He could be going into conks, he could be going into knights, so delaying the blacksmith and speeding up the castle time seems like a smart play. Although he won't get as much damage out, but I don't think his attack is actually for the damage. I think it's just to force out those few scouts and then force out a tech switch into range and skirm for Yo. And you know, if Yo also did blacksmith, it's even better, and he did do blacksmith, so now Yo's investing even more here. So Daniel's going to be really happy with the investment of his opponent. He's not going to be taking any damage from these units. It's just slowing Yo down to the next stage here. A couple of quick walls. Okay, Yo cleans it up. Bill counts are about the same. Daniel is going to go into that fletching now. Kind of surprised he's even going to bother with it. He could very easily... I mean, maybe he'll go into CA. I don't know. The fletching coming in now kind of is confusing to me. Maybe he wants to try and force more skirms out, so he'll show the fletching. He could be thinking CA for the next stage. It's Spain against Chinese, so Chinese has a good route into camels, has a good route tonight. They can also go crossbow into Arb, they can go Chukonu, so they have a lot of options here. So Spain is definitely the one that's under pressure trying to Swiss Army knife this somehow. So Daniel's going to try and get a little bit more damage with these 3 archers and fletching. 3 archers with fletching can be quite annoying, right? They can pick off fills in like, I feel like it's like 3 or 4 shots. We're gonna watch this really closely. Good farm count for Yo. He's got about 14 farms. 8 on gold. So Yo has really good eco balance here. And he's going to have to send his skirms back, actually. Nice job by Daniel. He's attacking the north and the south at the same time. So he knows he's not going to win with the military fight. The only thing he's looking for is a couple Vil picks to get himself a Vil lead here. And it looks like he's got one. That looked like a 3-shot. These are split attacking to multiple targets here, so hard to tell exactly how many shots, but 3 to 4 for sure. Skirm's now being pulled back. Yo's not going to move forward now. Will this prompt any more skirms? No, it will not. Good consistency there by Yo, not going for those extra skirms. He knows he doesn't actually need them. This is just a small bluff type attack. More archers are still coming out for Daniel. It looks like he wants to continue this pressure through the teching up to the next age. Yo's going for a massive wall. Not sure if this is a smart play or not. Now, if he controls it, he's going to get a corner, stone, gold, relic, and 3 wood lines. So the value of what he's going for, actually 4 mines. The value of what he's going for is really strong, but it's going to take a long time, right? And it's putting his villagers in very precarious positions, like this one that's going to go down. So he's got to be really on top of keeping the skirms over there next to those exposed walling villagers. Great job for Daniel, picking off another vill here. He's going to give him actually a 1 vill lead now over Yo. Very minimalistic on the army sizes for Daniel. Switch into skirm now. Okay, so he's expecting to see crossbow or skirm coming out from Yo as the Chinese. You see players attacking that timing where crossbow can show up, and Spain or a civ like Spain going for a castle drop might have an exposed castle, get some free vill picks, and then you know, just kind of match crossbow with whatever army they're coming out of there, whatever unique unit, and then you can get a nice boom, not having to go for that 650 resource castle before you start your production. So I like the thinking here. Going to go for a TC outside of his walls right away for Daniel. So he sees that the army is in his opponent's base, and I think he's going to use this time to get this TC up, maybe to protect the wood or to protect the gold. Smart play, though. Again, knowing where the opponent's army is allows you to make riskier plays. Well, I guess they seem risky, right? Moving outside of your base seems risky when the opponent is up, but here it's a perfect defense to the attack that Yo could be coming in with. Yo's going to do 3 TCs right away. Going to go for that macro first. Elite skirms now coming forward for Daniel. So this should be enough to do damage to vills and the crossbow. Daniel's going to have full map control. Has he paid for it? Not too much. He's got decent vill count, but his 3rd TC is delayed. So Yo will be able to start outmassing in terms of villagers, but his army can easily die to Daniel. Look at that. Very smart. He noticed the one skirm was just about to attack, and he didn't want to ring the bell of Yo. He wanted to try and gap close a little bit more. Yo noticed it right away, even before the attack sound, so good job by Yo, but also Daniel's looking to get this damage. Chasing them back. 14 farms, really good farm count for our 3 TCs. We want to be at about 15, so we should be able to maintain all the TC's production. Although he's adding knights now, that might cut into his food here in a minute or two. Yeah, I don't think he can make more than 1 or 2. Potter, what up? US sus? Ooh, CA, Spanish CA. This is so nice. This is like a nice warm cup of soup on a cold winter day. Spanish CA, the best kind. Conquistadore. Alright, couple of knights come out. Crossbows are out, so the crossbows will do well against the CA. The skirms really is Daniel's only defense against the crossbow. The CA can throw some arrows into these knights. Spring gummies. I should market that. I can make some yummy ones. It would definitely have something to do with watermelon, probably, or mango. I have some very yummy dried mango snacks next to me. Oh gosh. So Daniel not really taking the best fight in terms of micro there, and Yo knowing that he could pounce. He had just enough to get those knights into the skirms, slice them up, and then the CA can't fight either one of these armies. I mean, they could fight the knights, but they can't fight the crossbow. So Daniel's just going to be behind in military now. He did get to that third TC, so he's not going to be behind in terms of production until this goes up. So expect to see the vil counts being exactly the same once this is up 2 extra vils a minute. He isn't a CA, so he does have a bit of mobility over Yo, but I think that he'll have to supplement with a siege workshop either for defense. I'd like to see one more center type of the map, like out here would be great. Give himself an opportunity to kind of push on the 2 forward mines of Yo, but also keep the center position and also the golds behind it. 4th TC out now. Archer somehow sneaked in. Yo still going for that really big wall, and you can see like he's taking a little bit of extra damage from it, but it's very close to having it, and he's going to have a full corner, so he's going to feel very safe just kind of chilling there. Relic's already coming in. Yeah, I think CA are definitely something a lot of civs have to go into in this meta, because you have to go range. So if you have to go range, you don't get good crossbow. You can go crossbow into skirm, or for those civs that don't get crossbow, archers into skirm into CA for the progression. The main thing is you need something producing in feudal that you can upgrade in castle, but then you have to switch off of it, right? Because you need those strong CA. You need something that can either be mobile or kill vills or knights later into Castle Age. So a little bit of a pause. CA are going to run away. They could go over here to the eastern flank and get some kills. More skirms coming out as well. I like to see that. We'll have to see a mix of skirms and CA if there's no mango coming out. I'd prefer to see a mango come out and only CA and mango, but I don't mind the skirms if we're just going to go ballistics type of route and take a discount on the siege workshop. It's not absolutely necessary. There it is. Okay. I like to see that. Yeah, Age of AoE, Age of Turtles definitive edition. Definitive shell. Yo, delaying a bit. More monks going for these relics now. You can see how these higher level games very quickly turn into a macro and late game advantages. Macro, some light map control into relics, into big walls. It is Chinese as one of the players, so Yo really only needs to get fully macro to win. Where I would say Daniel has a lot more pressure put on him in his civ, that he should be getting some sort of Castle Age advantage, snowballing, if he wants a chance to win. Chinese are just too strong of a late game civ. You know, maybe he's gonna turn me into a liar here, but it seems like Chinese would be very, very strong. Mango's coming out now, so they are going to come out, but they came out after the 3TC boom. So Daniel not giving up any villagers for this. Losing some HP and 1 CA. Plus 5 villagers now for Daniel, so his macro is on point. Military is very close now. Couple of skirms just annoying at the south there. Siege Workshop out now for Yo as well. Yeah. We used to just bully people that used walls. We would just be like, don't ever use walls here. Or there'd be like, since it was like you host your own room, you just put room rules where it was no walls. The meta changes so much. Oh my god. Oh my god. Great micro there by Yo. Did a little bit of a split and got into the minimum range of the Mangonel. And Daniel, this is full disaster. Oh my god. Oh my god. Split again? Yo's going for it. He's coming forward. He is not going to back up now. He's got this. Oh, this is a huge fight, and crossbows are so darn strong. Look at that. Not even really taking much damage here. Killing 2 mangoes, multiple CA, and pushing the CA all the way back. Daniel, though, does have 10 extra villagers. So his boom is strong. I don't really know how. He's only got 3 TC. Yo's got 4 TCs, but somehow he's idling. Let's check his farms. His farms are good, too. His farms can actually support 5 TCs. He is adding some knights and stuff every now and then and going for upgrades, so it's understandable. Castle comes out for Daniel, so that'll be a castle and then a 4th TC here, so a safe route into that later phase of the booming. Good morning, good morning. How was poker last night? I really wanted to play, but then I was like, it just seemed like a bad idea. Like I would wake up sleepy, probably somehow hungover. This is better. I feel fresh. CA raid coming in. Yo, still not all the way walled. He doesn't mind though. 5 TCs now. So, Yo can get 10 villagers a minute now, which is insane. Production rate. So, if he can keep his farm count up, which is not, but he has a bit of a bank. Yeah, so Daniel's going to try and stop the ARB push, as you're saying, Potter. Looks like he's going to go for some towers. I really like the towers. It's something I don't utilize enough, but I've seen a lot of players using it more and more often, and it makes sense because it can help you in those, like, same mechanic too when it's crossbows in Castle Age, early Castle Age. You can go for those upgrades, and the upgraded tower can actually push back the mango, so it'll push back the archers and the mango. So at, you know, it is a cost. You have to make university. You have to do the upgrade. Is he gonna hit his own units? Not quite. But then you are safe. Forward castle for Yo. He's gonna take this position. He's like, well, if you're gonna give me the full map control, I'm going to put a big, huge castle in your face. I don't know if we can call this a mat castle because it needs to be within like a farm's length, I think. CA getting cleared up. Arbalest in the back there. Yeah, this is a hard position here. Yo just going for that ARB push. And, you know, I think part of this is Daniel's fault here. I mean, I don't want to fault his play. He's been playing really well, but he could have castled here in the center. He also could have kept making skirms and mangonels. He kind of just gave the position up. Great job by Yo knowing that he had the position and just went directly forward, didn't wait at all. So he's taking it. But, you know, Daniel is playing Spain against Chinese, so we've got to give him a little bit of leeway here. Oh no, Potter. Yeah, my wife's been taking allergy pills like every day. As soon as the flowers started growing. For some reason, I actually used to get really bad allergies living in California, and then when I moved here, the plants are so different and the climate is so different. I think it's the moisture in the air. I don't get any. Like, I'm totally fine. I went from like hell allergies to nothing. It's great. Like when stuff is blooming a lot, I might get sneezy for like a day, but it's not like it used to be. It's kind of interesting. Oh. Okay, so capped ram now coming in for Yo, so he's gonna push this down. Can deal with these Spanish towers now. One treb here defense for Daniel, switching into some stable tech even. So heavy into skirm and then probably hussar, I guess. Some people are allergic to themselves. Lucky I don't have that one. Oh, siege ram, what are you gonna do now? Wow, very strong. GG, well played there by Yo. He had the better civ. Daniel went for some interesting timings, a little bit of a different stuff than you would expect from Spain. He went into ranged, into light rating, went up pretty fast, and then went into CA. That's not the weirdest thing ever, right? Especially this meta, but he didn't go for the early mango. He went for the 3TC and the castle drop boom behind, but he dropped the castle kind of at the north. Didn't protect his dead center. There was a lot of mines here, so a lot of incentive for Yo to at least castle here or here, I mean. But giving up that much map control where he can walk all the way forward, you know, it just got way worse than Daniel, I think, expected it to get. So great play by Yo, taking everything, taking every inch. Yeah, yeah, Adam, you'd probably start remembering really fast, right? Oh, Grath, dude, with the host? Good timing. Good timing. We've got T90 and Raiden coming in here in like 20 minutes here, so we're probably going to do one more cast on the ladder, but then there's going to be some juicy USA Cup Showmatch games. Guys, we already hit the prize pool goal. I can't believe it. We're there. USA Cup is starting in a couple weeks now. Super hyped.